Chelsea takeover bid. What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? More meetings for the Ricketts family, and this time Ken Griffin. It's in the flavor of Ken Griffin. That's what's going on.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
Welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get straight into this. Let's not dilly-dally around one bit. We want to know what is the latest in the Chelsea takeover bid over the last 24 hours. This is what's been happening, ladies and gentlemen. Ken Griffin was in London today as Tom Ricketts and Laura Ricketts held talks with Chelsea directors Marina Granovskia, Bruce Buck and Euegene Tenenbaum. I hope I've pronounced that last name right. Look, ladies and gentlemen, matters are getting very serious at this stage. As I've been saying it for a while, it's most likely the Ricketts family. They're going to get this, along with Ken Griffin, and they've added another investor in terms of, I think, the Rock Entertainment Group. And they're very, very heavy in terms of assets and net worth, how much they're, in the 20s and 30s billions we're talking about. So, look, there is word out there that the rest of the other groups, they will be meeting the board of directors this week sometime. So you've got Todd Bowley and Hans-Jörg Wyss, I believe. That's one of the consortium, along with Clear Lake, which is Todd Bowley's consortium. You've got Sir Martin Broughton, along with Joshua Harris and David Blitzer, I believe. They've got a consortium going on there. And lastly, Stephen Pelluca. And he's apparently trying to find out another investor as well. So all of these people are apparently going to be meeting up Chelsea board sometime during this week. But Ken Griffin and the Ricketts, they've beat them to it. They've already met apparently in the last 24 hours. The news was that they're coming to London. So I'm pretty certain the insiders of Chelsea, your Marina Granovskia, I don't know how much Marina, but definitely Bruce Buck fancies this group massively, and we've already reported that. Ken Griffin was in London on Tuesday when Tom and Laura Ricketts held meeting with Chelsea executives over the bid to buy the club. All the groups are meeting Chelsea this week, as I've said. Ken Griffin's decision to travel to London to conduct face-to-face talks with Chelsea demonstrates his commitment to the process and the group's determination to try to win over their doubters. They're really working hard, ladies and gentlemen. I can't deny the fact that they want Chelsea Football Club badly. Badly, they want Chelsea Football Club. As much as we don't want them, they are desperate. They are absolutely desperate. And I want to look into this a little bit deeper, because there's been some comments in recent videos when we've been reporting and I suppose showing majority of the fan base really don't want Ricketts, and it's been well documented. And I'm going to show why that's the case. And there are certain parts of the fan base that are saying, let's just give them an opportunity. They've got a lot of money. Maybe they'll do the right thing by Chelsea. So we'll explore this. We'll explore this. The Ricketts family immediately start work on redeveloping Stamford Bridge if they win the race to buy Chelsea, and insist they will continue playing at the historic home during its rebuild, with developers looking to renovate on a stand-by-stand basis. Now, this seems to be the case with Todd Bowley as well, ladies and gentlemen. Stand-by-stand basis, they're going to try and redevelop. Look, I don't know the logistics as to how this can actually happen stand-by-stand. How much capacity can they increase stand-by-stand? But apparently this is the most feasible way to go about things, because there are a lot of businesses around Stamford Bridge that rely on match day crowd to come in, and then it's a very important part of their running of their business, because there's a lot of income that gets made on match days. And Chelsea are involved in many different competitions, so there's a lot of matches in Stamford Bridge. And no one really wants to move away from Stamford Bridge, and the pitch owners, there's a bit of an issue around that situation. They certainly don't want to move further away from Stamford Bridge. But at the end of the day, if you want to increase the capacity monumentally, I don't think Stamford Bridge, with all the train lines and the residential areas around there, I don't think it's quite possible to do that being at Stamford Bridge. But stand by stand basis, who knows? Maybe they can increase it up to another 10,000, another 15,000, 20,000 maximum. We'll see, and that's a start, I suppose. But that seems to be the case with most of the other consortiums as well. We remain concerned. Chelsea Supporters Trust has come up with a statement. We remain concerned. This is what they were saying. Let's have a quick look at this. The Chelsea Supporters Trust has set out a number of key expectations of any potential new owners. These expectations have to be clear support of our membership. We also received cross-party political support for them, and all prospective bidders that we have met have looked favorably upon them. Full results are below. We note the commitments made by Ricketts family. While they go some way towards meeting our expectations, we remain concerned that they have not addressed how they will allay supporters' concerns and worries, particularly with regards to inclusivity and diversity, and believe a further clarification that they will not look to move Chelsea FC from Stamford Bridge is needed. We hope other bidders will be given the right to publicly set out their own commitments to Chelsea supporters. As previously stated, the club and the Rain Group must ensure that this process is open, fair, and transparent. The Chelsea Supporters Trust can confirm that it has had no contact whatsoever from the bid reportedly led by Stephen Paluca. There you go. So Ricketts family has reached out to Chelsea Supporters Trust. They've obviously met the Chelsea board. Bruce Buck has facilitated that. They've met Paul Canaville as well. Rain Group favours them, but no other groups have had the opportunity to do that. So I think Chelsea Supporters Trust is saying it needs to be fair on everyone. We've so far seen what the Ricketts are about to, commit to, but we've not seen the other clubs, other consortiums, and what they're willing to commit to, and they want a lot of transparency. And from what they've seen from the Ricketts so far, they're still concerned. So we'll see. I don't know where this matter is going, ladies and gentlemen, to be honest. Hans-Jörg Wyss is still confident about his bid to buy Chelsea. Todd Bowley is still in the lead. This is from Nicola Enfield, who has close connection to this particular consortium. Todd Bowley and Sir Martin Brochen's consortium are looking at a stand-by-stand rebuild of Stamford Bridge like Liverpool, which could save fans up to 5 years away from Stamford Bridge. There you go. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, every consortium out there is looking for stand-by-stand development. Stephen Paluca, owner of the Boston Celtics basketball team and the Serie A team Atalanta, has approached former Walt Disney chairman Bob Iger about backing his bid for Chelsea Football Club ahead of next Monday's deadline for final offers. So, ladies and gentlemen, Rain Group has given till 11th of April for the shortlisted group to come with even, better offers, and even outside of shortlists. So the shortlist doesn't even matter. So that's why all of these consortiums are going out there and collecting more investors. You see, the Ricketts family have got themselves, the Rock Entertainment Group, whose I think net worth is around 28 billion. They've already got Ken Griffin, who's about 30 billion odd or something like that, something ridiculous. So all of these consortiums are going out there and trying to add more meat to their investment. I guess, whoever has the biggest offer available, it may go to them. But at the end of the day, I think it's well and truly it's going to the Ricketts. It's going to the Ricketts. That's how it's sort of shaping up, ladies and gentlemen. CST survey results: 72% currently do not have confidence that the Ricketts family would run an inclusive and successful club. 77% do not support the Ricketts family. But look, the Ricketts, this is why they're trying to meet up with the Chelsea Supporters Trust. They're trying to meet up with Paul Canaville. They're trying to turn this survey around. And Bruce Buck is trying his best to facilitate. Now, I want to talk about this particular thing. A lot of the comments in recent times has been about, Ms., why are you against this? Why are people against the Ricketts? Well, let's have a look at some of these information. I'm not sure how clear that is, but I'll just read it out, ladies and gentlemen. The protest against the Ricketts family and their bid for Chelsea Football Club is based on the following. 1, Pete Ricketts: the problem I have with you people when addressing black community leaders back in 2020. In leaked emails, Joe Ricketts claimed that the Muslims were enemies and that Islam is a thing of evil and not a religion. The leaked emails also included denouncing Islam as a cult and mocking racist jokes. Todd Ricketts referred to COVID-19 as a Kung flu weeks before former President Trump's rally. And it goes on. There's plenty more over here. You guys can check this out. Pause it for a second and check it out. You asked the question as to why are we against it? There's a list of things, non-sporting things, and here's a list of sporting things. There are also many sporting responses that bring up serious doubts over the stewardship of Chelsea, pay cuts to Chicago Cubs employees during COVID-19, Chicago Cubs fans' pockets are being milked for some of the most expensive tickets. In 2019, Tom Ricketts stated that the stadium redevelopment project had gone around 100% over the budget. The Ricketts claimed losses of biblical proportion. So a lot of people, and there's plenty more here, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people say, well, you've mentioned that the losses during the pandemic was of biblical proportion. Hey, you have the money to buy Chelsea Football Club. That seems to be the issue now that's arising with a lot of people. Well, especially with the Cubs, Chicago Cubs, their fans are saying, how come you never spend this level of money and now you're going out there buying Chelsea? Look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm at a state where I'm really fed up with the whole situation. I just need the new owners to come in. It looks like it's going to be Ricketts. They have a lot of money. That's a positive. Are they going to spend all that money on us? I don't know. They have a lot of history in terms of off the field racism issues and whatnot. I've just showcased that to you. They've got a lot of issues in terms of sporting sense of side of things as well. But Ken Griffin and the Rock Entertainment Group, they've got a lot of money. And the Rock Entertainment Group, they've got a lot of experience in sporting side of things as well. But there's reports saying that it's not necessarily going to be those guys who are going to be running the club. It's still going to be the Ricketts family running the club. I mean, my preference was Todd Bowley. And some of you may say, well, Ms., what's the guarantee that Todd Bowley is going to do that? There is no guarantee. There is no guarantee. But the fact is, Todd Bowley doesn't have these sort of baggages with him, the kind of baggages that the Ricketts have. So, and Todd Bowley actually has a good history in terms of sporting background with LA Dodgers and what he's doing over there. You can search all of this up online. So, look, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what your thoughts are. Are you just over it at the moment? Do you just want the Ricketts to just come through and let's just move on with it? Yeah. I don't know how the players feel about this. I don't know how Thomas Tuchel recently has made, publicly said what he said, that, Ricketts, if you've said that kind of stuff, you're going to have to, face the consequences. So, look, I'm at a stage, as I said, I'm over it. I just want this to be done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. I want the new owners to come in and we'll see what happens. If it goes all south, well, we're going to go south together. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about all of this. Smash the like button. We've got Chelsea's match coming up in the Champions League, so do look out for the watch along, soon. If you're here for the first time, subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, see ya.